So everyone's asking, what about Yeshua, right? Is Yeshua just a man, as they say? Well, John 17:3, one of my favorite verses, says, this is eternal life. This isn't a cool doctrine on the side that you can study. This is starting off with the very sentence, this is eternal life. It's so important that they may know you. Yeshua says you. So who's he talking about? He says this other person is the one and only true Elohim. And Yeshua, the anointed one, the Messiah, whom you have sent. I mean, it's so simple, but yet to me, it's like John 17:3 alone is one of my favorite verses to prove that Yeshua is not claiming to be the one true God. He says, you are the one true God, Yahweh, and I'm the anointed one, the anointed human Messiah. Acts 2:22 is another verse I love. Men of Israel, hear these words, Yeshua of Nazareth, a man attested to you by Elohim with mighty works and wonders and signs that Elohim, Yahweh, did through him in your midst, as you yourselves know. So to me it says, Yeshua even says, I cannot do these things without the Father. The Father does it through me. So we know that the supernatural side is like Moses, right? Moses didn't do it himself. He didn't depart the Red Sea himself. Yahweh did the signs through Moses to, he always sends a representative, a mediator, a shaliach, a prophet, a judge in his name. And then at times they do signs and wonders to confirm that they are anointed and they have that seal of authority. 1 Timothy 2:5 is another one. But there is one El and one mediator between the one El and mankind, the man, Messiah Yeshua.
Not 3 L's, 1 L.
Right, 1 L, and that there's a mediator between the L and mankind. So if I was to say there's an orange, a banana, and a grapefruit, the banana is between the orange and the grapefruit. It's not claiming to be an orange. It's between the orange and the grapefruit. John 20, verse 17 is another great verse. Here he is, resurrected from the grave, full glory mode, right? Go instead to my brothers. Yahweh has no brothers. Go instead to my brothers and tell them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my El and your El. Yahweh doesn't have an El. Yahweh doesn't have a mighty one above him. Yahweh doesn't have a Yahweh. Yahweh is what? Most high. There's no one equal or greater than him. Well, here Yeshua says, I'm going to someone greater than me, who is my El and your El. He says he's my Father and your Father. So if we use Trinitarian logic and say, well, he calls him Father because he is a biological son, then what do we do with this? Where we're also, he's going to say he's our Father also, right? You got to play devil's advocate a lot of times. 1 Corinthians 8:6, yet for us there is but one Elohim, the Father, from whom all things came and for whom we live. So here's 4 verses that Yeshua uses. I believe all 4 are from Yeshua. It says the Father is greater than Yeshua. Okay, anybody who says that someone's greater than them are disqualified from being what? Most High, Yahweh. Yahweh's not number 2 or 3 or 4. He's at the top. Messiah, the anointed one, has come from human Israel, human seed. Genesis 3:15. Yahweh says to Eve, from her offspring I will crush the head of the serpent. Genesis 22:18. In your offspring, he doesn't say my offspring, right? Trinitarians say that he came from the Father. And he always says he came from the tribe of Judah, not Yahweh. He comes from human seed, your body, he says to David, from your offspring, your loins. He's a human. Okay, so son of God, as Christians say, or son of Elohim. Again, as a Greek, we think of like who? Hercules and Zeus, right?
Yep.
He's like a demigod. He's fully God, fully man. Human mom and a godly father. But in the Hebrew culture, son of Elohim is a title given to the nation of Israel, angels, the king of Israel, and the Mashiach. And it says that we will be sons, and we are sons and daughters of Elohim. So it's a covenantal title. It's got nothing to do with being half fully God, fully man. Adam, I believe in Luke, says he's the son of Elohim. Angels are the sons of Elohim. I've already said all these already. But are they all Yahweh? We already talked about Hebrew agency, a shaliach. I have come in my Father's name. That's what a shaliach is. Remember when a police officer in the movies, it says, stop in the name of the law. If the police officer's name is Jerry, he doesn't say stop in the name of Jerry. He says stop in the name of the law. He's using that authority that he carries, the name he carries, which is the law. Okay, for Yeshua, he comes in the Father's name. He carries that badge, Yod He Vav He, on his chest. He comes in his Father's name. And you do not accept me, but if someone else comes in his own name, you will accept him. So Shaliach is so important.